What is poppin', boo boo? How you doing today? I hope you're doing fantabulous. Welcome to my channel. It's the 12th House Empress, and today I have a collective reading for whoever needs to hear this message, okay? So, I already have some cards laid out here. I will be pulling some extra cards, but the index cards are showing me that right now you are currently going within, detaching from, I'm hearing family, other people. You might be going in hermit mode kind of thing, right? And you come from a family where a lot of anger issues are rising to the surface, okay? But I feel like it might be with you where it's like you have this inability to really connect deeply to maybe even a lot of your family members. Maybe you feel like you don't have a whole lot of people in your corner right now, right? We have attracting your soul tribe, anger issues, and family drama, right? With the going within. So this is telling me that you're extracting yourself from the fuckeries, okay? We have generational curses, shock of the new, secret fan. All right. So if you feel like you're not being recognized by family members, like they kind of don't celebrate you whenever you're doing good, right? And so sometimes it's like you're over here celebrating yourself. You feel like you don't got a lot of people in your corner. You feel kind of ostracized, is the word that's coming through. I am hearing karma's a bitch. Okay, let's keep it real with this energy coming through. These people would leave when the going got tough, okay? So we have leaves when the things get tough, okay? So I feel like you were kind of left, there's a saying for it, goes left butt naked, barefoot, hanging on a cliff with a bag of rocks, okay? So that's the vibe of, it's like whenever things were going tough, a lot of these family members were not there for you, right? Maybe you had to pick yourself up and it was hard to connect. And there's a lot of strife between the family, like not being able to forgive, right? But you're going within, trying to find the answers within is what I'm hearing, okay? Now, we do have the card healer coming up as well, which is telling me as soon as you go within and find your own self-worth, regardless if these people ever, give you the validation or the green light that you're doing good, right? Spirit saying that you are a healer. That's why you feel ostracized from the family, is because you are that black sheep. Okay, and sometimes I know it's been hard, especially with these planetary placements that we got going on right now. Okay, but you are attracting your soul tribe. May I remind you, we have attracting your soul tribe. So don't give up. Yes, I know you've been going within, feeling like, it's been hard, but once you go within, do the inner shadow work that you need to do, address that shit. Boo boo, we have shock of the new coming up, okay? So shock of the new, this is showing me here that you're going to rise like the phoenix, right? And it's going to be karma for them, okay? Because we also have karma is a bitch, period. So let's get an affirmation for you guys. So Spirit, what affirmation do you have for the person watching this? What affirmation do you have for the person watching this? Thank you, thank you. All right. So we have, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. So trusting in the direction of the universe. Something about dragonflies is that they're the most agile bugs, okay? They can move in all directions, kind of like a hummingbird a little bit, and they always catch their prey, okay? These creatures, when it comes to hunting, they always catch their prey. They have their eye on the prize. So Spirit's calling you to have your eye on the prize and trust the guidance that you're getting right now. Don't second guess yourself, okay, boo-boo? Now let's go ahead and get a pop and let's see what we gonna pull. We gonna pull some tarot. So Spirit, tell me some more. What's going on in the situation? What do they need to know? Oh shit. Okay. I'll pull the cards and then we'll get it popping. Okay, so Spirit, what's going on in this situation for the person watching? Oh, okay. Some of y'all been kind of like, something about the past energy been trying to hold you back, okay? Is what Spirit's saying. So we have the Five of Cups, boo-boo. So the Five of Cups, I'm telling you, this is the energy that you're getting out of. I know it's like focusing on the wrong things, right? Especially we had all those retrogrades. As I'm recording this, Saturn just went direct, okay? So fuck the dumb shit and fuck a Saturn retrograde. Let's just all agree with that, right? That's the vibe coming through, okay? So Spirit's saying that you're starting to see things from a new perspective with the Hanged Man. I know you've been in this limbo doing things YOLO solo, right? But Spirit's saying you're getting a new perspective out of this. Spirit's saying view this shit as a lesson meant to teach you something. You gained some wisdom from it, okay? Don't let it make you stay stuck in this past energy with the Six of Cups, okay? And we also have the Page of Swords in the reversal, boo-boo. Okay, so this is an energy of, I'm hearing I want to hurry up and get from point A to point B. But sometimes there's this in between from point A to point B, right? You got to go through that in between, okay? So be patient with yourself, is what Spirit's saying. We also have the Two of Pentacles, juggling options. Now, we're going to go ahead and get some clarifiers. So let's get some clarifiers on these. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, Spirit. What's this Five of Cups about? What's this Five of Cups about? Oh, it's about death. Something came to an end, and I feel like it could have been an end of a family dynamic. There could have been something very toxic is what I'm hearing, and you had to swim out the swamp. We talk about this on my channel. It's like Six of Swords energy coming through, but we have death. We're also about to enter Scorpio season, and the solar eclipse is going to be in the sign of Scorpio too, okay? So Spirit is highlighting this during this eclipse that's happening. I know you're going to feel that shit. It is intense, okay? But let me tell you, boo-boo. What comes after death? Rebirth. I told you, you're going to be coming out of this like the Phoenix period, okay? Clarify the Hanged Man. Clarify the Hanged Man. Hanged Man, we have the Three of Cups, okay? So the Three of Cups. This is your soul tribe, boo-boo. I feel like maybe it's because of your experiences with your family or even your past relationships, whether it's friendships or relationships like romantically. You know, sometimes we trick ourselves in thinking that the past is going to repeat itself, that we're going to end up in those same relationship dynamics that didn't work out, where we felt like we couldn't fully be ourselves. And Spirit is saying that you're going to, with this whole eclipse season, Spirit's saying with the Hanged Man and the Three of Cups, you're going to start seeing yourself from a new lens, okay? You're going to start having revelations, okay? You're going to transform. And with this Three of Cups, you're going to realize that you deserve a seat at the table. And all those people who doubted you and your family who just did not water you, okay? You had to water yourself is what Spirit's saying. And you gained so much strength and wisdom through that. Because it takes a strong motherfucker to sit there and water themselves and believe in themselves when nobody else around them believes in them, okay? So Spirit is saying that you're going to realize that you deserve a seat at the table, okay? I'm getting a little emotional right now. I feel you, boo-boo. I know you feel like the ostracized one, or you're always on the outside looking in. The Spirit saying this is going to be your time to be on the inside looking out, okay? And looking back at all these situations that you went through that made you just a strong ass person. And it is beautiful, okay? Clarify the Six of Cups. Ooh, period. Yes, look, Six of Cups, we have the Ten of Swords. Something came to an end. The worst is over with, is what Spirit's saying. You know, sometimes, especially you see the Six of Cups, this nostalgic type of energy, okay? Even childhood energy with the Six of Cups. That's what it also represents, is like childhood wounds might have been coming to the surface lately. With the Ten of Swords, she's got these little knives stabbed in her ex-husband's face, okay, on this picture. She ain't having it no more. She's like, you know what? It's over with. It's done. I ain't got time for it, okay? She's looking out the window. You're on the inside looking out now and realizing, you know what? Better days are ahead of me. I don't have to be stuck in this mental prison, right? That's what I'm hearing. And we have Judgment. This is about transformation, redemption, redeeming yourself, finding inner grace with yourself. You know, whenever we judge ourselves so harshly because maybe we didn't live up to some sort of standard for other people, like people expected something from us and we just didn't meet that par, right? The Spirit's saying you're going to come to realize that once you come back into yourself, have grace with yourself, you're going to realize who the fuck you are, and you're going to remember that you get to resurrect. This is resurrection season for you, is what Spirit's saying, okay, with the Judgment card. Clarify the Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups. So Spirit's saying, I know you've been feeling, it's almost like overly dissecting something, right? Maybe you're on your phone and you're kind of scrolling just to try to escape from something. You might be trying to, you know, not want to pay attention to certain things because it hurts, right? That's what I'm hearing with that Page of Swords being in the reversal. This is like a dissecting type of energy. Spirit's saying, once you have this revelation, let the past be in the past. Let go of if somebody did you dirty, whatever it is. Spirit's saying you're no longer going to be stuck in your head with this shit, okay? All stagnant and everything. And we have the Nine of Cups. You're going to be going from living in your head to living in your heart space. Following what makes you happy. Following what brings you bliss and joy, okay, period. And don't let any of these family members and their perceptions of you get in the way of your progress. Because I'll tell you what, I feel you, boo-boo. I live in the South, and like most people don't, like there's not a lot of readers out here. But, you know, you stand as a remnant for yourself, believe in yourself and trust yourself. And all those hard things that you went through by yourself, you got yourself through that. God's Word Spirit was there too, helping, giving you signs. Don't turn away from the signs. Keep looking for magic, boo-boo. Keep looking for magic is what Spirit wants me to tell you. Okay? Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. What's this Two of Pentacles about? We would get the Two of Swords. Ah, okay. So the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Now, right now, it's like, what's going to make me happy? Maybe you feel like, I don't really know what I want to do. I don't really know what would make me feel emotionally fulfilled and satisfied, okay? I do want to see real quick, Spirit, what would be a good decision? What would be the best decision then for their happiness? I just heard, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got, okay? So when you're making a decision, keep that in mind, okay? That's what Spirit wants me to tell you. Ten of Wands, okay? So we have 10-10. We have the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. I feel like this is going to be a release of burdens. This old baggage that's been heavy and weighing down on you. These silent battles that you've been going through, boo-boo. Okay, period. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pentacles. You know, this is all about your independence. Everything that you did was not in vain. All that hard work that you did in the past, it wasn't in vain. And sometimes we can go through life and we've accomplished so much and we don't give ourselves enough credit for all the things that we overcame by ourselves, okay? You don't need their green light or their thumbs up. You don't need the I'm sorries. You know, if they were sorry, they would have said it. Most people live in pride and they don't want to apologize or nothing like that. But we can forgive them, right? Not for them, but for the sake of karma and canceling out karma for the future is what Spirit's saying, okay? So yeah. 9 of Pentacles, Spirit is saying that this progress that you've already accomplished, you need to start writing that shit down, because sometimes we forget how much we've overcome, okay? And also, this is about your abundance. This is like right next to the Empress. The Empress made this shit on her own, okay? There's a saying, my great-grandfather used to tell my grandma when she was little. She came home crying, and she was picked on at school, and her dad was like, do they pay your bills? Do they put food on your table? Do they put a roof over your head? Then fuck them. Period. Mic drop, right? All right, Spirit, tell me more. What's going on with my collective? What's going on? He was a Sagittarius with Moon and Virgo, by the way. Period. Look, we got transformation, the butterfly. I told you, you about to rise like the phoenix. This is your transformation season, okay? I told you, nobody was there to wipe your tears. There were a lot of these silent-ass battles that you went through, and I feel like you had this pent-up anger, and I've talked about this many times on my channel. If you ever feel depressed, that's anger turned inward when we don't deal with that emotion of intensity and anger. If it gets suppressed, it turns into depression. Okay, so there is this pent-up anger that maybe for not having the validations or justice, whatever it was, okay? And Spirit is saying, you're not going to let that shackle you anymore to that past story, that past version of yourself, okay? And I'm telling you, you're going to transform like the butterfly, period. It's time to rise up. That's what Spirit's saying. It's time for you to rise up. Oh, hey, what's going on? Oh, shit. Okay, so we have healing. You're going to be having some healing happening, all right? Because you're decided to lay things to rest. You're going to be transforming. This is your transformation season, okay? If that'll even focus. Now, we do have reconciliation coming out. Okay, so somebody might be coming around trying to reconcile with you. Remember I said, you know, some people won't say that they're sorry. There's something about saying I'm sorry. This family member, somebody's wanting to say that they're sorry, but their pride is in the way, okay? Because you're over here, you're transforming, you're changing. You're picking yourself up in the battlefield. And Spirit is saying that it's almost like usually we don't get the congratulations from those who matter the most, like family members, usually because they have a lot of guilt. This person has a lot of guilt, these people, okay? Tell me more about this reconciliation, Spirit. What's going on with this? Compassion. Yeah, compassion. This person wants you to have compassion for them. And I'm hearing that these people, I'm telling you, there was a lot of like injustice, and if you never got that sorry or anything like that, Spirit wants me to tell you that they really are sorry for what the fuck they did to you. And now that you're about to be rising and shining and transforming, it's like they have so much guilt because they weren't there for you. They didn't believe in you. That's what it is. And you're healing from that with the healing card. You're coming to realize, you know what? I don't need it. I'm laying that burden down. It don't even matter, right? Bottom of the deck, yeah, it don't even matter. You're having clarity. That's what Spirit's saying. Having this revelation, this clarity. Seeing with clear eyes, a clear vision. All right? Not seeing yourself in a distorted way anymore is what Spirit's saying, okay? So let's get some more oracle cards. Let's see. So Spirit, tell me some more. What's going on with my collective? What do they need to hear? Okay. Boo, boo. We have bring it into form. Okay, angel number 41. Bring it into form. The first step, boo boo. Whatever it is that you want to do, bring it into form. The world needs your message. Okay, sometimes the message is bigger than us. Whatever it is you want to create for yourself, it might help inspire someone. Or maybe if you come from like a broken family, this is deciding, I'm going to bring something new to this next generation. I'm going to create something that is going to lay a solid foundation that has strong roots. Okay? That's what Spirit's saying. And I am hearing another message as well. Sometimes you got to pick your poison. Okay? When I say that, not everything's going to be easy. And I know sometimes it's really tempting to try to take shortcuts and things like that. The Spirit's saying, you got to pick your poison, okay? Sometimes there's the burden of, you know, you sit there and you don't take the action necessary towards your goals and stuff like that, right? That's a type of poison because you feel kind of guilty for not doing what you know you need to do. But the other poison is, okay, I'm going to get up. I'm going to put in the hard-ass work. It's going to be some blood, sweat, and tears. That's another poison. That's hard, too. Pick your hard. Pick your poison. That's what Spirit's saying, okay? Got to pick your poison. Oh, that was aggressive. Whew. That was very aggressive. Yes, period. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Okay? Be the hunter, not the hunted. Something about owls, they are able to see at night. Okay? They hunt in the darkness. And this is you having those, the nighttime glasses. What do you call them? I can't remember what they're called. The vision that you can see at night. Not x-ray. I can't think, y'all. But you know what I'm talking about. Spirit is saying, because you went through all that dark ass shit, you're able to see in the dark. You got nighttime vision, boo-boo, like the owl. Alright, so this is a superpower that you got. Period. You got a lot of cards that don't flung out. Hold up, what's that? Oh, that's a tarot card. Okay? So. So we have bring it into form. We have follow your own rhythm. Dance to the beat of your own drum. Even if nobody else hears the music, boo-boo, you got a certain music that you hear that not everybody hears. And you need to trust that rhythm. Trust that vibe. Dance to it. Just because nobody else can hear it, don't mean it ain't there. That's your tone. That's your music. That's your vibe. Flow with it. Dance to the rhythm of your own drum, okay? And we also have the perfection of your life. Everything that you've been through, it's all been interwoven and connected to create this beautiful tapestry that is you. All the beautiful things and all the ugly shit that you don't want to talk about or you want to sweep under the rug. It's all beautiful because without that light and shadow, you wouldn't be so diverse. You wouldn't have such wisdom to bestow to other people is what Spirit's saying. By leading with example is what I'm hearing, okay? So the perfection of your life. If you feel like there's something about you that just ain't perfect, okay? If you feel like you're not enough of something, Spirit is saying you're more than enough. You continue to follow your own rhythm, okay? Because this is the perfection of your life. It might not look perfect, but it looks perfect to other people because it's like, dang, how can so-and-so be so authentic and real like that? And it's inspiring. And sometimes it's intimidating, okay? Right? Whenever you shine your light, sometimes you're going to attract some flies. You're going to attract some moths and other bugs, right? But you can't make it stop you from shining your light, okay? That's just how light is. Now, we do have conscious connections. Now, do you see this picture? She over here, she's got a little bit of color to her. And she over here, she doesn't really have a lot of color. She's looking outside and there's these koi fish. And these koi fish, they also have color. And it's almost like I'm hearing, I want to be where the people are, right? Little Mermaid vibes coming through is what I'm hearing. And it's like, boo boo, you should be the embodiment of that what you want. It's not something that's outside of you, okay? And other people, whenever they come into contact with you, they're going to see this beautiful color, okay? This diversity that you are. And to be aware of yourself and to not lose yourself in your connections, right? Don't put up a facade to make other people comfortable. I just feel like you're meant to change and shake things up and to trust that, okay? And look, we have going beyond normal because your vision is not normal. And that's beautiful. Because if your vision was like everybody else, okay, society would be going down, keep continuing on the same path that it's on right now, which is of what? War, destruction, and just conformity, and getting your little cubicle, which ain't nothing wrong with cubicle jobs, but it's a metaphor of the box society, right? You're meant to be like water. You're meant to flow, boo-boo. You need to trust this. You need to trust your voice. And I know sometimes it's scary when you're doing it on your own. I know, boo boo. I feel you. But you got to trust this vision that you have. It goes beyond normal because things that are abnormal, usually it's like the brink between insanity and genius. You got to be a little bit insane to be a genius. Do you hear me, boo boo? Oh, I'm preaching today. Okay. So it's okay to step into a little bit of insanity if it's going to create change. Like a little revelation I had recently is that, you know what? Life is so ridiculous, so I'm going to start being ridiculous. And when I say that, I mean, I'm just going to start laughing at stupid shit like people who hold grudges or people who judge you, right? What does it matter? One day we're all going to die. You know, whenever we die, it doesn't matter. So we need to just live and love and show love and be love through who we are, whether it's the way that we dress or the way that we communicate or the way that we help people feel happy, right? Some people have the gift of comedy and they can make people laugh and they spark up the joy in other people, right? These are things that it's time to feed into and to trust that because this is going to create healing, okay? It's going to be a ripple effect with the perfection of your life. You see, it's like giving me everything is interconnected, all of it. So what you do has a big impact on other people. So I know sometimes these past pains, they come up and it's like it cloaks over you and tries to make you forget the truth of who you are. When you came into this world, you were born knowing who you were, right? You were a spark of love. You were a child, right? I've talked about this before. And as we get older, we have experiences that make us suppress that light. And it cloaks us in this darkness, in this facade, this shadow of, well, I'm actually not worthy. Nobody really likes me. You know, I'm too much, or I'm too much this, I'm too that, whatever. It's an illusion. That shit ain't real. That's societal standards that need to be burned, period. Okay? Your vision goes beyond normal, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Trust your little genius that's inside. You got a genius, okay? And sometimes it's gonna be a little crazy, but let it get crazy, okay? Now let's see what else we gonna pull from. Let's go ahead and get some of these, and then we'll get you some final advice. Okay, so Spirit, what else? What's going on with the person watching this? I am lovable. You are lovable. Do you hear me, boo-boo? You are lovable the way that you are. Imperfections and all. Your imperfections are sexy. All right? Let me tell you real quick, okay? So I actually have a crossbite. I did do Smile Direct Club to get my teeth straight, but I still have a crossbite. And it makes it to where my jaw shifts a little bit to the left, okay? Like, I used to hate it. I used to get picked on at school, okay? People used to bully me. They used to be like, oh, your jaw is crooked, right? And as I've gotten older, I've learned to be like, I'm okay with who I am. I know I'm not like symmetrically perfect or whatever, but I am beautiful the way God made me, period. And you're beautiful the way God made you, okay? I am knowledge, okay? It's the card of Sagittarius. All right, so what did I talk about? That wisdom that you've learned, you've accumulated through these hardships. You've gained so much wisdom, boo-boo. I'm telling you. So don't ever think that, oh, well, I'm not a contender for this because I don't know enough. I need to go back to school. Which that's cool. That's cool. You want to go back to school, that's cool. But Spirit is saying that you were born with gifts and talents, right? I said use the black sheep. Okay, so as a black sheep, you have to break the stigma. And you're born with certain gifts and talents. The Spirit is saying that these things are inside of you and you are lovable and you're good enough, okay? So whatever it is that you want to do, go for it. Oh shit, that was aggressive. So I reveal my truth coming out very aggressively. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to embody the, like I said with that anger issues card, okay? Channel that shit, boo boo. Channel it, okay? Because it's time for you to reveal your truth. You see how imperfect she is? She might have been crying. Her makeup's all smeared and shit, right? And she's like, I'm just going to show up to the world as me. I'm not going to wear a fucking mask to make people comfortable or to be a puppet and dance to somebody else's show. This ain't the time, boo boo. We ain't got time for that. And sometimes, you know, we can go through like other people's self-fulfilling prophecies by not showing up for ourselves the way that we know that we need to, right? And you got haters on the background. A lot of it's family is what I'm hearing, who will sit there and be like, oh yeah, see, I told you so-and-so wasn't going to follow through. They weren't going to go do it. Prove these people wrong. Please prove these people wrong for me. I'm begging you. I'm right behind you. Because one thing I can't deal with is a snake in the grass. And that's all these people are. Okay? You are perfectly and wonderfully made. Period. Okay? I am forgiving these ratchet people. I know it's been hard. And I know it's been partly one of the reasons why it stopped your progress. Sometimes other people will stop our progress because either we don't have that closure or whatever it might be. But Spirit's saying, you are forgiving. You being the bigger person and just forgiving these honky-tonk badonkadonks, okay? Reveal your truth. Be truth. Okay? Use that truth serum, as Brittany the Intuitive Cosmic Wifey says, okay? You are the truth serum, period. Okay? So whenever you forgive these honky-tonk badonkadonks, Spirit's saying that severs the ties of karma. That stops karma in its tracks. And you get to decide what your next chapter is going to be like. Okay? Period. Bottom of this deck we have, I am determined, period. This is the card of Capricorn, okay? So this is about being a busy bee, is what Spirit's saying. Being determined, okay? And if you want to look up a bee spirit animal, you can go ahead and look that up if you feel called to, okay? So let's go ahead and get you guys, I almost said signs, zodiac signs. Okay, that was weird. Let's get you some advice. The Spirit, what advice do you have for the person watching this? What advice? Okay, we have deep breathing. Okay, so this is coming back to all these intense emotions and things that you've been going through, right? These silent battles I feel like you've been dealing with, okay? Spirit is saying it's time to do some deep breathing meditations, okay? Deep breathing. All right, what else you want them to know? Connect with your ancestors. Oh, wow. Okay, so through meditation, Spirit is calling you to connect with your ancestors because you have gifts and talents that were passed down to you, that were bestowed upon you from these ancestors. You are the one in the family who was chosen. And I know people say it all the time. You hear, I chosen. But this shit is real. You are chosen. Really, everyone is chosen. Okay, we are all children of God, right? But it's like everyone might be called, but few people answer the call, is what Spirit's saying. It's time for you to answer the call to your ancestors because they want to give you gifts. They want to help you with this next chapter. If you feel like you don't have a lot of people in your family that you can connect with your ancestors. I'm telling you, as somebody over here who I don't connect with my family very deeply, and I'm not going to go there, but this has actually helped me. I've had so many revelations and gifts from ancestors, okay? The ancestral spirit. Okay, so yeah, they'll help you. They'll give you downloads on your next steps. They'll love you. They'll support you because they are your soul family. They really are. Also, that they're a part of your soul family, okay? That's what I'm hearing because we have attracting your soul tribe. Connect with your ancestors. Ask them for help. Ask them for support. And they will guide you to the right people, is what Spirit's saying. Anything else you want them to focus on? Thank you. Journal. Okay, so I'm getting a big message to write down. Like if you have a meditation, you're connecting with your ancestors. They're saying to journal everything that comes through, even if you don't really understand it. It's like, okay, I'm just going to write this down. I'm going to write this down, okay? They're asking you to journal. Also, just journal your emotions. Journal what you're going through. Maybe even if you want to do some shadow work, for example, you can write everything that you're feeling. and we're having this solar eclipse happening in the sign of Scorpio, this would be a perfect time to do a burning bowl ritual, is what Spirit's saying. To write a letter, maybe even write a letter to certain people that have done you dirty. Okay, forgive them, and then catch it on fire in the burning bowl and shit. Just be careful. Oh shit. Okay, so we have the card of pleasure on the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to release, let it go, and have pleasure in your life. Okay, focus on things that make you feel good, because this year right here, it don't feel good. Okay, and I think it was the tarot priest. She says if it feels good, then it's God. Okay, if it don't feel good, it ain't God. So period. Focus on the good, boo boo. Alrighty, well, this is the reading I have for you. If it resonates, feel free to like and subscribe, okay? And I'm also on Facebook and other social media platforms down below. And you can add me on my personal Facebook, okay? Yes, I have that available. It's down below as well. And I'm also going to be doing personal readings, so you can also contact me down below. And I send you all of my love. You have a blessed, wonderful day. Ta-ta.